India's External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar held talks with his South Korean counterpart Cho Hyun in New Delhi on Saturday. Discussions focused on advancing bilateral cooperation in trade, manufacturing, maritime areas and people-to-people exchanges, as well as new opportunities in AI, semiconductors, clean energy and defense. Jaishankar thanked Korea for its condemnation of the terror attack in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir.
I also want to express our gratitude for the ROK's condemnation of the terrorist attack which took place in Pahalgam on 22nd of April, and the fact that when our parliamentary delegation went to Seoul, I think they got very good meetings. You yourself made an effort to meet them. It's something which we appreciate.
While the South Korean foreign minister said that his country is firmly committed to strengthening ties with India.
Minister, President Lee Jae-myung of our country is firmly committed to strengthening ties with your great country. This was emphasized, as you said, during the summit in Canada, and he personally asked me to convey the best regards to Prime Minister Modi ji.
And my colleague Shobhendu Ghosh now joins us over the video link for more on that story. Shobhendu, what should we make of the timing and the significance of the new foreign minister's visit to India?
Hello, Amrit. Yes, Foreign Minister Cho Hyun of Republic of Korea, that's South Korea. It comes at an important time and day in particular. Remember, yesterday, 15th of August, it's a common national day for both India and South Korea. India celebrates the Independence Day. South Korea celebrates the Liberation Day. In that sense, it celebrates the close partnership between the two countries. There have been civilizational links for the past 2 millennia, which is also today sort of reflected in the robust partnership that the two countries share. The two countries also have great convergences as far as the strategic security outlook in the region is concerned. There's a reference to, of course, the condemnation of the Pahalgam terror attack, but also in the rest of Indo-Pacific, building a resilient supply chain in the region for the nations are some common priorities. The leaders took forward discussions in a wide range of areas, from defense, security, manufacturing, clean energy, to people-to-people ties. People-to-people ties, particularly the aspect where India's demographic advantage could work for Koreans looking for trained manpower as well. So possibility of convergence in mobility and migration, turning it into a system where Indians could, in a better position, go to Korea, work there. Their companies, their manufacturing could be held. Areas where the manufacturing companies could come to India and employ Indian technicians as well as trained skilled workers. So in that sense, there are a host of areas where convergences are taking place. Also, remember, Korea is recovering from sort of political chaos that it witnessed earlier this year, from the declaration of emergency to impeachment of a president. So in that sense, the close partner country like India, it is important to focus on the continuation of the ties as well. So in that context, the visit of the foreign minister assumes great significance.
All right, Shobhendu, if you could give us a sense of what progress was made in these talks on, advancing the talks on the CEPA or the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, and what are the two sides, doing to address the issue of trade imbalances?
Right, trade imbalance is very, very important in the ties and negotiations between India and South Korea. You mentioned about CEPA. There's about $25 billion worth of trade volume between India and South Korea. And there's a great imbalance there in the sense that India imports about 17 billion worth of goods, whereas South Korea it exports about 6 billion worth of goods. In that sense, that to balance out this difference has been a common concern for both the nations. And we see investments and negotiations in diverse areas, particularly clean energy. Green hydrogen is an area which is an important one. Korea happens to be one of the leading technology provider for green hydrogen. It is not able to manufacture as much of it in its own country, given the certain geographical limitations, lack of renewable energy in the region. So in that that sense, India can be a key partner country, which is also trying to evolve its own indigenous green hydrogen ecosystems. Apart from that, electric vehicle ecosystem, EV batteries, co-manufacturing are areas where India and Korea are trying to work towards, from shipbuilding, meanwhile, to semiconductor technology development, where India's infrastructure has made a very important, robust beginning. So in that area too, Korea happens to be an important partner. So these are various areas in manufacturing, co-manufacturing as well, investments as well, where the trade deficit issue in particular is going to be addressed.
All right, Shumendu, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us for the moment.